Hey, what is up everyone? It's Monet and I am kind of getting into the back to school spirit, sort of, not really. I'm going off to college this fall and it's kind of fun, kind of scary to think about, but at the same time, like I said, I'm very excited. So I thought that as a, high school graduate, that I could give you guys freshman advice. And I know it's kind of early, but like I said, I literally have to move in to my college dorm the second week of August. I think it's on that Saturday. So it's kind of scary to think about, but also really, really cool as well. So I basically have here a list of things for freshman advice, and I don't know, so I kind of thought that it would be a good idea to do a freshman advice because I know how I was when I was going into freshman year. So I'm going to literally give you guys some of my advice, and this is coming from someone who is generally quiet throughout high school and kind of shy throughout high school. Your school supplies should be kept at a minimum. Don't be that kid that has 17 binders in his book bag. My school, we didn't use our lockers. We were allowed to carry our book bags with us. With that being said, you don't want to be that kid that has a lot of crap in his book bag, taking up space or being weighed down, especially when you have 5 flights of stairs to walk up. Just keep it to a minimum. Our school had A days and B days. We had 4 classes A days, 4 classes B days, and we will alternate those days. So basically I had an A day binder and a B day binder. So I would suggest finding a way, and that was literally, junior year and sophomore year. Senior year I only had one binder, and I don't know, it had all of my AP classes in there. So, and I literally had a folder my senior year for all my electives, but that eventually went missing once I got my first math book because I didn't really need a folder anymore. I didn't take notes, I typed my notes basically. So keep the school supply at a minimum. Just know that you're going to do generally more walking than you did in middle school depending on the layout of your high school. And I don't know, I just feel like it's better just to keep the binders to a minimum, the big things to a minimum. The second thing is use the right doors on the stairwells, okay? Basically what I mean is there's a door that you go in and there's a door that you go out. So make sure that you're going through the right door, and don't be that person. Just don't be that person that gets mad at someone who calls you out for doing the wrong thing. That happened to me so many times. Someone would be coming out of the wrong door and I would be like, excuse you, and they'll be like, are you serious right now? Can you go through the right door right now? Seriously, it's not that big of a deal. Just go through the right door and just make sure that you're facing forward, okay? One of the weirdest experiences that I ever had on the steps was I was going up the steps and there was basically a it's a balcony type of thing before you can go into the building. So there was a door to get to the balcony and then a door to get into the building. So you have to go through the balcony to the building. So I was turning the corner to go into the balcony when this girl comes out of the wrong door and she's turning backwards and she bumps into me. Now because I am a bit more, I'm not gonna say muscular, but because I am a bit more, I do sports, okay? I've done an array of sports, and I also lift weights. I go to the gym basically. And so she staggered back. And then, I was like, I'm not down for this today. It's not about that. I'm not about that life. So I just kept it moving. I was like, okay, whatever. Literally by the time I got outside is when she decided to say, excuse you. At this point, the people in those stairwells didn't even know what was going on. She just looked completely crazy. So just understand that if you are going to just follow everyone else, okay? If everyone is going through this door, you need to go through this door, okay? Don't be that kid who goes through the wrong door, stop holding up traffic and being really obnoxious, okay? Just don't do it. Number 3 is be nice. Be nice. No matter what situation, just be nice. even if someone is, I don't know, just be nice in general, like to the teachers, to the student, to staff, because you never know exactly what these people are going through. It is high school, so you just never know. And then on top of that, as far as teachers go, you kind of want to be nice to them freshman year, especially if those are some teachers that you're gonna have throughout the years, just so you can be friends, like, so that way you can eventually ask for, like, not scholarships, but like recommendations from them and things of that nature. So I suggest that you be nice to like everyone, and honestly, being nice can take you a long way, especially if you're shy like I am or quiet like I am. Being nice just kind of carried me throughout the way. Like, I was never mean to anyone, so I would, you know, highly recommend you being nice to people. Sports, and my biggest advice for freshman year is basically just try out. If you are playing a sport, just try out for the sport, because of the fact that, you know, there is a JV team and a varsity team. It kind of ups your chances from getting on depending on your school. But I don't know, for me personally, I would try out, like, our tryouts for my school, for the most part, you had varsity tryouts like a week before JV. So you could try out for varsity. If you don't make varsity, you can try out for JV. So it wasn't like choose one or the other. It's either or. If I was a incoming freshman, I would try out for varsity, because sometimes coaches will give you feedback right then and there. They treat it kind of like a practice, so they will give you feedback. So if you, I don't know, I did gymnastics, so if you're trying out for the gymnastics varsity team, I would, like, sometimes coaches will give you feedback, like, okay, in your kip, your arms are bent, straighten them, you know, you need to work on that. Then by the time you come in for JV tryouts, you can potentially, you're basically bettering your chances for making the team, just because you've gotten that feedback, you kind of understand what the coaches are looking for, so you can implement that while you're trying out. Okay, so 7 is choose your friends wisely. Now, I understand that you hear basically surround yourself with good people, but I also heard that, you know, things happen in association. So if you're hanging around Sally, or if you're hanging around John, and John literally smokes like no other, people are going to see you with him and be like, oh, John smokes, so she must smoke. I don't know if I necessarily believe in that, because I was shy and I was quiet in high school, you know, and I did have a friend, I'm still friends with him, who literally smoked like no other, but people didn't associate smoking with me, even though I would walk around campus with him. So I wouldn't necessarily say that. I would say the way that you carry yourself is going to be a bigger reflection of you, because like I said, I was quiet, I didn't talk, I was shy, so people didn't naturally assume that about me. Like, if, I don't know, my friend is thoughting and plotting, and she's a thoughtер and plotter, okay? People didn't usually associate that with me either, just because I'm quiet and I'm shy. I talk to no one except for people that I know. So I would just say that's technically not true. I would just basically say be a good judge of character. You know, have your own stuff. Have your own stuff. Don't be that kid that always gotta ask for something. You know, every single day, biology, 3rd period, I'm all like, don't ask for stuff. Like, there should be no reason why you walk into class and people automatically is putting stuff on your desk because they know that you're gonna ask for it. Like, that's not a good look. Have your own stuff. Like, there should be no reason why you're always in class after lunch with Subway and McDonald's, but you can't afford a piece of paper from the store. Really? No, have your own stuff. Just be mindful who you're asking for gum. Like, freshman year, that's pretty, you know, that's normal. Like, hey, can I have a piece of gum? Seniors, on the other hand, they are tired of hearing that. They don't want to hear it. Anything with the sentence, any sentence with the word gum in it, they don't want to hear it. Okay? Because no, you're not getting that piece of gum, especially if you are a freshman trying to make friends. You're not getting the piece of gum, so just let it go. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. No one's obligated to share. Also, that can be like a side tip. You're not obligated to share anything with anyone. So you're going to be people who are going to try to make you feel like you're obligated, but you're not. Just know that. Next, I understand that teachers are going to be, you know, you try to be good with your teachers so you can eventually get that college recommendation, but do truly understand that sometimes you're gonna have to peep the teachers. Like, sometimes you're just gonna have to do it, and you know what, it's fine, it's chill. One of the biggest mistakes that I think that I've made throughout high school was not peeping this one teacher when I knew that we were gonna have problems. I knew we were gonna have problems, but yet I did not peep the teacher early on, and I feel like that was kind of like my mistake. Like, I didn't confront her about it, you know. And if you want a story time about that whole entire situation, like, that situation made me mad. Like, that situation made me mad. Like, she could have jeopardized my whole entire college freaking career. If you want a story time about that, let me know down below. Like I said, I'm still kind of new to this, so I don't know if people are actually gonna comment or like or anything, but like, if you're just like slightly intrigued about the situation, like, just like catch that stuff early on. Like, as soon as your teacher starts slacking with grading or slacking with something that she should do, and she starts making excuses about it, let her know that you are not the one, okay? I wish that I would have, like, freaking sophomore year when I first had her and when she started doing that to me, I wish that I would have approached her and been like, okay, you need to put in grades on time. There should be no reason why my stuff isn't in, but the whole entire classes is, okay? You need to put my stuff in on freaking time. Keep it early on, but be respectful. Understand that you might be stuck with that teacher for I don't know how long, so you do need to be, in a sense, respectful in a certain... Next is basically, you have to understand that not everyone will like you. And with that being said, you have to do you. Okay, don't come to high school trying to be popular, trying to be a plastic. Wanna make friends one way or the other. So like I said, like, I was quiet, I was shy, I did not talk to people, but I still made friends. So you can make friends just being you, okay? Not everyone is gonna like you, and you know what? That's what you get, because there's someone that you don't like. It comes full circle, okay? So understand that not everyone's gonna like you. You're not gonna like everyone. Everyone's doing their own thing, and it's chill. Let things go. Don't hold grudges. It's not even worth it. Be positive, and understand that yes, you will get a bad grade eventually, but you know what? Does it really matter? No, because I know a lot of people who graduated who got nothing but bad grades. So just do you, be you, do you. And the last advice that I would give is just have fun. You know, that's one thing that frustrates me about some of these seniors. Like, they constantly nag on these freshmen, and I'm like, bro, you had your fun freshman year. Let these people have their fun freshman year. Let them experience high school. Like, that's one thing that I did not get to do because I was doing gymnastics. So I didn't go to games or anything like that. I wasn't able to be obnoxious at football games, okay? Just have fun, do you. Most seniors won't even check you for that. So that is basically all. If you like it, I guess like the video. Like I said, if you want to have that story time about me and this teacher, or if you're at least a bit intrigued, I guess like comment down below, and so I can like know that it's kind of interesting, and I'll be more than happy to make that video happen for you guys. And if you want me, and if you like basically kind of what I'm doing, I guess subscribe. I don't know, like I said, barely new to this. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.